Hi everyone, I am Rajesh Kumar. I am having close to 16 plus years of experience in DevOps, SRE and DevSecOps. I have worked with more than 12 software organizations around the globe. I would like to introduce you all a DevOps School's flagship certification program in DevOps, SRE and DevSecOps. This program will get started in the weekends, so get enrolled. Please contact us on the phone number given on the screen, and in fact you can email us on the contact at the rate of devopschool.com.
Okay, so here what first thing which we'll say, what is ELK? So here ELK have multiple tools. Typically we should say ELBK, but we call it ELK. So ELK stack has multiple tools. So E for Elasticsearch. Okay, now L for Logstash, K for Kibana, okay, and B for Beats. This is the stack of ELK. Now the question is what exactly this all tools are doing, correct? So you will talk to, let's say this is you, you will talk to Kivana, and here Kivana basically is a dashboard. Okay, this is a dashboard. Now then Kivana will have a dashboard and have some data from somewhere, right? Backend data from where? So Kivana will take the data from Elasticsearch. Elasticsearch. Okay, are you getting my points? So this is basically, you can say Elasticsearch is a database, DB. Are you comfortable, all of you?
Rajesh, what is this tool, Rajesh? I just joined. Just what is this tool used to? Just one line.
Yeah, that's for same. I mean, introducing only
Okay.
ELK
Mm-hmm.
and E for Elasticsearch, L for
Okay.
Logstash,
Mm-hmm.
K for Kibana, B for
Beats.
Beats. Out
Okay.
of which you talk to Kibana, which is a dashboard.
Okay.
Kibana needs some database, which is called Elasticsearch, is a database.
Okay.
And then Elasticsearch need to fill the data from where? So opposite array, Logstash. So what is a Logstash? Basically, it's you can say filtering or transforming. Many words we have, depends on what you are using. You can use filtering also, parsing also, parsers actually. Here you parser. Parser means uh, you have some logs, you transform that logs and then send to Elasticsearch to store it. Okay, so Logstash you can use as a parser, transformer, manipulator, whatever you want to say. And then finally we have Arusain this way, Beats. And Beats here is your agent actually. So which collector, basically data collector you can say. So here beats, you have multiple beats, different types of beats. I'll talk about it. So beats kind of software which collect the logs from different sources, logs, matrices, APM, different types of software it collects, and then send to Logstash. Logstash parse it, process it, fetch, do the stuff, and then Logstash send to Elasticsearch. And Elasticsearch is a database where it's stored in a certain format, and then from Kibana you explore it. So this is the first generation of, what is say, tool which you have. Are you understanding, all of you?
Yeah, that's
Is
But
this
guys,
used for a huge volume of data search, Rajesh? This tool is used for.
so here this is basically collector. Earlier,
Okay.
Elasticsearch was used for the storing the logs, but
Okay.
now it's been used for many things. So if you want to understand this answer, you have
Mm-hmm.
to go and check out the collector, what kind of data it will collect. So let
Okay.
me go and check this elastic beats.
Sure.
And here, if you see that, look at this shipper, lightweight data ship means shipping the data. So now if you see that here they have a multiple types of beats. So file beat will take the data, logs and other data from the file itself. But metric beat will take the data from the metrics. मतलब you have a metric data. Metrics means CPU, RAM, stuff like that. So metric bit will take it the Linux CPU, RAM, and hard disk, storage, network, and all. Packet bit will take the metrics from the network. Winlog bit will capture the Windows
Yeah.
event log.
Yeah.
And here audit data and some uptime monitoring. So these are the different types of beats are there for different types of data we have. Okay, so this way you can say this is a log, this is metrics, this is a traces
Yeah.
network. So different types of data. But earlier, that's what I'm saying. This is the first generation, by the way. First generation means I was using this one from last
Oh,
this combination I was using from last 10 years.
so
But
Rajesh, in organizations, which are the frequently used, majorly used beats? There are like six different kinds of beats, right? In general,
it's not,
most of the
it,
organizations, which are majorly used beats?
no, it's not a majorly used bits. It's all about that what types of data you want to collect. You want to collect Windows logs, event log, then you will use this software. If you want to collect the logs from the file, then they use this one. Depends on requirement, not majorly on my less. If you want Linux metrics data, then metrics bits you can use it. Getting my points?
Yeah, yeah.
So this was the first generation. That means I've been using this collect this combination from last 10 years. But you know what? Elastic has changed a lot actually from now. I mean, the latest version, if you see, Elastic has changed. So what they have, uh, you have gone through the observability topics, right? Observability, all of you, observability. Hello.
I need to stuff.
Yeah. So in observability, what we happen in SRE, this is very popular. Observability. We want to collect the matrices, and then we want to collect the logs, and then we want to collect the trees. And then on top of that, we store it somewhere, and then we have alerts and dashboard. So this is something which happens. So this is, we call it observability. So every tools which I'm teaching you, Datadog, New Relic, I've done a mix or ELK or any other tools also, they are trying to become a observability platform because every company is demanding that tool actually, that kind of tool. So in the second generation, what Elastic has done, this is you will interact with Kibana, and Kibana of course will take the data from Elasticsearch. And here what they did, Elasticsearch, and then what they did, here you have agent actually, Elastic agent we can call it. So now just to simplify this, Elastic agent. This is the latest combinations. This is the old combination. This is very good when you want to process the logs, but now not only we want to process the logs, we want to set up a complete observability.
So
Okay,
is the
so
Elastic Agent nothing but beats, right, Rajesh?
uh, theoretically yes, but it has a both the features actually, log stash feature also and beats feature. That means it can collect, parse, and then forward to storage. So
Okay.
multiple features are there.
Okay.
Okay, so now let's find out and this database is built in, by the way. So when you install this, this is a built-in Elasticsearch. Okay, so let's try to have a latest version of installation, so that way you can get it. By the way, old version also you can get it on LMS. Lots of videos are there on this front. Okay, so what do we do? So let's get it one VMs, high-end VMs I need it. So launch Elastic. I'm going for 1 to 20. I'll go for it. I need little bit higher CPU, so 2 CPU 8, no, not that high. 2 CPU 8 GB RAM, it's sufficient for me. And create a ELK and PPK. Create storage. I should have 30 and create. View all instances. And done. So now I'll log in. So this is my machine. Done. 1 to and become root. Now I want to install the Kibana. So all the instructions you can have here also. Let's say Kibana you want to install. So here how to install Kibana here using Docker container. So all this thing you can do that, but I will follow the latest documents. Why? Because there's so much of changes. So sometime I forgot to miss the things. So Kibana installation. And now first I'll check the version 8.7. So if I see the 8.7, it is 8x. That means this document is valid. There's no new latest update has come. So what you need to do, download it, extract it, and start it. That's all, very simple one. And you have to change these 3 entries to before starting it. So something we will do that here. So look at this here. Again, download, configure this entry, just change this Elasticsearch host, and here you have to change the host and then this one, and register installing Kibana with Elasticsearch. This is the process, and accessing the Kibana. Okay, so let's follow this documents. So here downloading different format of, and next one. So this command will download 64-bit Linux, and here after that you are starting the Elasticsearch and generate enrollment token for it. That's the second step. And after that you can start the Kibana. That's all. So let's get started.
It has both Windows as well as Linux, right, Rajesh? Both.
Yeah, both you can use it.
Okay. Windows is going to be GUI, right? Not the command
Yeah,
prompt. Okay.
yeah. Okay, so let's get started. So first thing, this is a, and I need to have Elasticsearch also. So Elasticsearch, and here Kivana, here you have Elasticsearch X. Okay, this is a Docker. So done. Okay, so let's get started. All this stuff. So I'm using the latest package, which is here. So duplicate, done. I'm doing in AWS, it's faster a little bit, or else I don't want to waste waiting time. Done. And done. And then you go inside this. And now inside the bin directory, there's a start code. You have it. Here it is. So this is executable, which will help you to get it done. So done. This is the for Darwin package. Just ignore it. Now here, start Elasticsearch and generate enrollment token for Kivana. So we have to start the Elasticsearch also. So let me go to OPT, okay, and download the Elasticsearch. Now I'll download the latest version of Elasticsearch. Here, if you see, it's 8.4, but current is 8.7. So install Elasticsearch, put it up here. Now you can use the hosted version also, cloud version of Elasticsearch, but uh, I need this one, self-hosted. Okay, so here I need to self-manage Elasticsearch options. So this is the tarball, this is the zip file, this is the devin package, this is rpm package. I'll go for the tarball. So here, this is the way to download it. So let me get it. Done. Now this is the Elasticsearch, and finally we have to extract it. Done. So you got the Elasticsearch 8.7, and then go inside this, and then you can do the rest of the things. So here, what you are going to do, here enable automatic creation of system indices. So uh, this one you can enable it, okay, by changing in this file if you want it. So let's go to Okay, so I don't need to change this here. So some commercial features automatically create indices within Elasticsearch. By default, Elasticsearch is configured allow automatic index creation. No additional step required. However, if you want to disable it, then you can disable it. So leave it that one. And now this is the command to run the Elasticsearch. Now this is where you need to little bit careful because uh, older version of Elasticsearch it will get started immediately, but in the new version of Elasticsearch which we have a security enabled, so it will generate your keys and enroll it token which is for the Kibana also valid for 30 minutes. So this we want to run the Kibana. Okay, so if you look at this installation documents also, see here I have run this one, and then finally see here, the moment you run this here, then you will get this is the password, this is the HTTPCA, and then this is the enrollment token. So you have to be careful. Now here as per the thing, Elasticsearch cannot be run with a root. Okay, so I have to run with the normal accounts only in this case. So let's open up this one, Ubuntu, and go to OPT. I don't have permission, right? So let me create one. Uh, just a second. So Ubuntu, let me download this one more time because don't want to change that.
This one is Elasticsearch, right? Rajesh. Then
Yeah,
you have to do
yeah.
Kibana also. You need to download, right? Both.
I did it already. That
Okay.
okay. So now let's get started. CD inside the bin directory. Okay. Now let's get started this. I'll just refer that if something has changed or not. So nothing has changed seems to be. So let's get started. So here this is the command, and let me refer the official documents also. This is the one they are triggering. Done. Okay, so enter. What is Sage? It says JDK file is not found. Let me check. JDK is here. Oh, maybe that extra download has not happened properly. Let me check. In the OPT. That's the problem. Here, download has not happened properly. So it is a paste. Now let me remove this, both the file, RM, and let me download one more time. Don't know why it didn't download last time properly. Okay, and I'm going to untar it this one. So let me use this command only. Done. So here I downloaded. Let me check JDK has come. It's not coming.
Or do we need to install JDK explicitly?
No. We don't need to install. Just a second. Hold on. I'm unable to understand the logic. See here. I downloaded Elasticsearch here. Its JDK is coming. But here, same version if I download, this is not coming. Just a second. Yeah. So I'm thinking, what is the problem with download? Why this is creating? Let me extract one more time because not making any sense actually. Dev hyphen sh. Oh, my bad. See, mistake. So the file which I downloading is not for Linux, it's for Darwin Mac. See, by mistake. So this is the my file actually. Got it? So now let me do that. So now if I untar it, so now I'll go inside this cd bin, and this one I will start as a normal user Ubuntu. So I started it. Meanwhile also I'll check. This is Docker. This is the Kibana. So on. Okay. So now this has happened. Wait for it. So careful actually in Elasticsearch. This is started actually. You see it's healthy. Okay. Now here you have this one. So your username is Elasticsearch. Okay. And password is sorry, Elastic. For you can change the password if you want. And password is this one. Now this is HTTP SC certificate, and this is the one is for the Kibana. This is active for only for 30 minutes. So run Kibana, click configuration link in the terminal when Kibana start, and copy paste the enrollment token, this one. Okay. Here configure other nodes to join this cluster. So for this, if you want to add more node, so you have to register create enrollment token for that, and in that node you can Elasticsearch another node clustering, you can do that. So in this file you have to go and put this one and then restart this. So this is very important information, you should keep it. So I'm just copying
So
in
is
this
this the way we are establishing connectivity between Elasticsearch and Kibana, Rajesh?
Kibana. This is the way I'll show you that
Oh,
now.
oh,
Okay, so here I got this enrollment token for Kibana. So what I will do is I will go to uh, Kibana, and now I'm going to start this Kibana here. So now under the bin, now here if I read this, I'll go and start the Kibana here. So start the Kibana for this. but I have an enrollment token already. So here, when you start Elasticsearch for the first time, this is for key one, okay? The following security configures occur automatically. Certificate and keys.
If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.